Good afternoon, welcome to Salford Now. I'm Benjamin Stacey.
And I'm Adiva Lewis. A man from Salford has narrowly avoided being sent to jail after leading police on a high-speed chase through the university campus.
29-year-old Tyrone Smith was handed a suspended sentence following the incident. Sophie Buxton is at the University of Salford campus now. Sophie, what more can you tell us? We apologise for technical difficulties.
CCTV images have been released as part of an investigation into a shooting on Langworthy Road on Tuesday, in which a father was shot in front of an 11-year-old son as they were sitting in a car. This image has been taken from a camera on the street. It shows two men on a motorbike who Greater Manchester Police say they want to speak in connection with the shooting. There's speculation as to where the attack is linked with rival gangs. Police are appealing for any witnesses or people with information to come forward.
Next, did you know you could face a fine of £150 if you drop litter in Salford?
Yes, anti-litter campaigners are saying the problem's getting worse in the city and making neighbourhoods look untidy and uncared for.
But one local group is fighting back as Anna Mason investigates.
Rubbish dumping and fly tipping is at an all-time high in Salford, which is extremely concerning for our environment. Salford Now took this problem to Salford City Council to find out what they can do about the problem.
I can show you, this is just one of the houses.
Oh gosh, it is bad that.
That was the worst one on
I'm
the
really
close.
surprised the housing provider hasn't spoken to him or said anything. And we cleaned the whole of Langworthy Road, back of the shops. 3 days later, it was as bad again. And that was 60 people spending 3 hours of the time on a Saturday morning cleaning. It was spotless when we'd finished. And as I say, 2 or 3 days later, it's just as bad again. I really don't know what the solution is. Then we put signs up to say, love Langworthy, prove it, don't drop litter, keep it clean. Those are ignored.
It is not only the public who can be fined for littering and not recycling properly.
If we don't recycle correctly, we can get charged by the Waste Disposal Authority, like something like a levy of £2 million a year. So we just lose £2 million a year just because people haven't disposed of the waste correctly.
With the council attempting to tackle the problem, so are many volunteers who are doing everything they can to keep Salford clean. Dropping litter is not only a big problem for the environment, but it's also killing wildlife, and that is a big issue for the Salford Litter Heroes. Danielle Wright set up the Salford Litter Heroes group only 2 months ago to help save Salford.
60% of Salford is green space, so there's so much biodiversity, but people don't realise because they might not get out in the greenery. But everything that we drop is going to go into our waterways, and it might go into the oceans. It could still be there and not have degraded down hundreds of years later. It's quite an optimistic goal to change people's views on litter, because I know quite a lot of young people think, oh, it's not cool if I put it in the bin, which I can't understand really, but I'm hoping there's just no litter at all.
In just 1 hour, the volunteers managed to collect 7 full bags of rubbish. With more litter picks planned for the future, there is hope to save Salford's environment and keep the streets clean.
And up next, Salford has been hit by poor ratings for its adult social care in recent years. However, a change is coming.
In fact, a campaign to drive Upstanders has been seen as the city's biggest improvement in any authority in the country.
Our reporter, TK Madiwa, went to the Health and Social Care Conference here at Media City to find out how these improvements have been made, and to meet a very special lady named Brita.
It's good and it's improving. I came into this role about 2 years ago, and Salford was one of the poorer performers in the country at the time. A lot of homes were rated as requires improvement or inadequate by the CQC, but we pulled a team together from Salford Council, Salford CCG, Salford Royal Foundation Trust, Greater Manchester Mental Health Trust, and we've been working together over the last 2 years to support care homes and help them to improve their quality. And it's had a dramatic improvement on the CQC ratings. We've seen the biggest improvement of any area in England over the last 2 years.
Some elder people more than willing to share their wisdom.
I don't know that I have really, apart from showing love to people. Is nice, and talking to them is a way of doing that as well. Giving people time, having patience, because to begin with, when I moved in and I tried to talk to people, and I didn't always get a response. But just digging away, and eventually you find that it might take a long time, but you do get a response. So I think to have patience, whatever it is you're doing.
Next, to a charity set up to help people who have suffered major brain injuries, Headway helps survivors recover by helping them meet new people and improving their confidence and skills.
Our reporter Rachel Birtwhistle went to the charity's Salford branch as they prepare for the Hat for Headway Day at the end of the month.
Headway is an organisation for those who have survived a brain injury. They provide support, activities, but most importantly, a place for people who have been through a similar experience with brain injury to come together and enjoy each other's company. We spoke to lots of volunteers and members of the group about their experience with Headway.
My actual injury, I had a motorbike crash almost 40 years ago. The driver of the bike, he was killed. I was unconscious for nearly 4 months. Was in a coma for 12 days. I couldn't walk for 5 years. Now, my confidence was pretty low, coming out. All my friends, because I had thousands, all slowly went off, which I understood because they had their own sort of lives to live. I've only been coming to Headway to this particular one for 2 years. Before that, I was more or less sat in the house doing now. The opportunities in doing certain things, it's given me that. It's just mixing with people that understand you.
Samantha Ashcroft, the network coordinator for Headway, told us about the Hats for Headway Day and how people can get involved.
So Headway National have a week in May that's Brain Injury Awareness Week, and during that week we try and get the community involved as much as possible. So we have what's called Hats for Headway, and the aim of the theme is to wear a wacky hat for the day and to raise money to pay back to Headway National so that we can provide the drop-in services and the support groups that we offer. So if you'd like to get involved for Hats for Headway, all you have to do is get a group of your friends together, wear a silly hat, share a coffee and a slice of cake, and if you require any more information, the Headway National's website has all the info on there for you.
And now for the sport with George Whitehouse.
Thanks, guys. Yes, Salford City will face either Wrexham or Eastleigh as they prepare for their National League playoff semi-final this Sunday. The Ammies ended their league campaign with a 3-2 loss away at Hartlepool United, but Graham Alexander and his side are looking ahead to the weekend.
We're looking forward to the games. We're in a position where our destiny is in our hands. It's in our control. We have to win the games through that. We know we have the talent. We know we have the ambition within the squad, and we just got to bring it all together.
Super League club Salford Red Devils are investigating reports of racist abuse during the club's recent fixture with the London Broncos. The club says appropriate action will be taken and that those who take part in any form of racist activity will be banned from games indefinitely. After their 30-10 victory over London, the Red Devils host Leeds Rhinos at the AJ Bell Stadium on Friday with a win enough to take Ian Watson's side into the top 4.
Now, if you're looking for a fun way of keeping fit and making new friends, have you ever thought of dance as a way to do it?
Well, Salford is lucky that it's got plenty of dance schools offering something for people of all ages and abilities.
Our reporter, Rachel Birtwhistle, went out to have a little boogie and see how dance is improving lives around the city.
On this day, 292 years ago, a man named John George Nevers was born. Nevers would go on to become the creator of modern ballet, and his birthday is now celebrated as International Dance Day. Today, we've come to see how important dance is to the Salford community and how it can benefit different people. International Dance Day is celebrated around the world, but today we've come to the Phoenix Youth and Community Centre to have a look at a mother and baby dance class. Dance Like a Mother is a baby wear dance class. It aims to help mothers keep active while still being close to their baby. Dance instructor Charlie told us how the benefits of dance can help the mothers and babies.
Yeah, so we're basically a load of mums and babies, and we just come and have fun. It's like a very gentle, basic dance class. And the benefits are huge. It's just like getting out of the house, meeting other mums, and just getting active. I mean, it's only gentle movement, but it's really just really good for your soul, I think.
This class isn't about having the perfect dance moves, it's all about keeping healthy and happy. But for some, dance is a career path too. These young dancers from JD Dance in Broughton are taking their dancing to the next level. Jennifer Doolan, the owner of the dance school, explained why she thinks dance is so beneficial.
I'm from this area, so I wanted to give the children in this area the same opportunities I had. So many children that have come here and they've been so like shy, and now they're just like different children. The confidence is a big side of it. I think your friendships you make, like the friends you make in dance, because you're there, you're doing the same routines over and over again. Some weeks are hard, but you lean on each other for that support. I try and make us as a family. So if you say to them, well, what does JD Dance stand for? They'll be like, we're a family.
Dance can be enjoyed by anyone, no matter what age. 6-year-old Louise tells us about her plans for a future career in dance.
So what's your name?
Louise.
Louise, and how old are you?
6.
6 years old. How long have you been dancing for?
Since I was 3 years old. I like learning about dance so I can be a dance teacher.
Do you want to be a dance teacher? Wow, that's really cool.
It seems that Salford is in no way short of current and future dance talent. Rachel Boatsall, Salford Now.
A 12-month prison sentence that was given to a 29-year-old man from Salford has been suspended for 2 years this morning. Drug-fueled driver Tyrone Smith was sentenced at Manchester Crown Court after he led police on a high-speed chase through the University of Salford's campus in August last year. The unemployed dad of two was detained and tested positive for cannabis and amphetamine whilst having no insurance or licence. The consequences could have been extremely serious. This was prolonged and sustained over a period of 10 months. It's a matter of pure chance that no one was injured.
And now for a weather forecast with Madison Radford.
Well, it looks like our luck with the sun has finally run out as we're faced with light showers across Salford. As we go into the weekend, it should brighten up, but make sure you bring one of these just in case. As the week goes on, we should maintain cloudy skies, but it may get wet later on in the week. So, for those attending the University of Salford Journalism Awards next Thursday, you might need to wear your waterproofs over your ball gowns.
That's all from us now. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at Salford Now.
Have a great weekend. Bye for now.